get through this together. So let's go ahead and just start with the warm-up. We're gonna jog it on out. Just a little morning jog, or maybe you're doing this in the evening later. Just a little evening jog. Loosen up those legs. Our 4 moves in every set will be 1 lower body, 1 upper body, 2 cardio. They will be full body cardio. We will hit the floor for some, we'll stand up for some. This is kind of how I run my boot camp. So we're just doing it today at home. All right, jumping jacks or 1 leg at a time. Whatever you feel like today. Balls of the feet, heels up, arms reaching nice and wide. Start loosening up the shoulder joints, the hips, the ankles, the knees. We've got to loosen all that up. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Mummy kicks here. 1 arm to 1 leg. Try to keep that foot flexed and flat. Reach for that toe. If this is too much, just lower that kick. But I want you to keep reaching and keeping everything straight, straight, straight. Side lunges, side to side. Again, loosening up the leg joints, the hips, the knees, the ankles. Working through right there. Chest lifted. Hold the one side. Whichever side you stopped on, just hold it right there. Hands on that thigh for support if you need it. And then let's switch and do the other side. Get deep into that. Step it up center, let's swim 1 arm at a time. As you reach back, I want you to open up your chest. So give me big reaches here. There you go. Take it in reverse. So this is even more important to reach open and back in that chest. Open and back, open and back. Forward, round, open, stretch. Forward, round, open, stretch. There's one muscle group we're not going to specifically focus on, but we'll get every other muscle group. We are not doing push-ups, we are not doing chest. However, you will be in plank several times. Guess what happens when you do plank? You work your chest. So if you want to add in push-ups at any point, like we are going to do, there is a burpee involved. So we are going to do those. If you want to add in a push-up, add in a push-up. You can customize this any way you want, okay? I'm going to guide you, I'm going to take you through it, but anything you need to modify or adjust, you do so. Stretch out anything else that you need to. That light was way too bright, so we're going to go ahead and get started then. We all warmed up? We're ready to go. Okay, so first foremost, you're going to take that backpack or those weights. Backpack loaded at your chest or weights loaded at your side. You can take 1 weight at your chest as well. We're going to sink down and back, and we're going to walk a 2 by 2. 2 to the right, 2 to the left, staying low for 30 seconds. You'll have 10 seconds to transition. We're coming into lateral raises right here, shoulder height. So you will see that you have to adjust your weight. So get out a set of lighter weights, whatever you can do for 30 seconds right here. 10-second transition. We will be moving into squat jump callouts. When we do squat jump callouts, it means you're going to stay low like this, and I'm going to tell you which direction to go. So if I say forward, jump it forward. If I say right, you jump it right. If I jump it left, you jump it left. If I jump it back, make sense? I might say forward, forward. It's kind of like Twister. Simon Says, whatever you want to call it, okay? I call it you move. And then the 4th move of this set is a jack, like with your arms up here, okay? Down, jack, down, jack, down, jack. So it's almost like an arm swing, down and up. Hopefully you practiced all those moves with me because we're gonna get going now. Grab your weights. I will set my timer. It takes just a second to get us going in the mode of boot camp, but then we get going and we're rolling, okay? So first up are your squats. Pretend like I have weights in my hands right now. Go ahead and squat it on down. Take it 2 by 2. Step together, step together. Wide, narrow, wide, narrow. We're here for 30 seconds. If you have your backpack, you're hugging it tight, holding it at your chest. Down and back with your heels, so I'm sinking down and back. Toes forward, tailbone back. 3, 2, 1. Quick transition, 10 seconds. Grab your light weights. These will be light or medium. If you want to begin, you can. Otherwise, I'll tell you when 30 seconds starts. We're coming right here, though, okay? Ready, set, go. Lift and lower. Right to shoulder height. Palms are facing down. Knuckles are reaching out to the corners of your room or the sides of your room, the walls. Slight bend in the elbow if you have heavy weights. I want you to think about your shoulders, the top of your shoulders working right here. Lift and lower. Keep going. Keep going. That was your last one. Go ahead and drop those down. Do you remember what I said was next? Call out squats. You have 10 seconds to transition into a nice low squat, toes forward, tailbone back. I like to go nice and wide. You find your good stance. Get down. Hold. Ready, set, go. We're going to jump. Back. Back. Forward. Right. My right might not be your right. That's okay. Left. Back. Left. Front. Right. Front. Front. Back. Back. Hold. Woo. Get your balance and time. Transitioning to our squat jack, squat jack. Watch those arms. I'm swinging overhead, making them big. Big as you can, in place. Ready, set. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Down, up. Feet come wide, narrow. I land on the balls with my feet in the center. I toe ball heel as I come down to my squat. Oh, and I'm squatting. I'm getting low. Are you getting low? Get low. Up, down. Up, down. You'll find your heart rate comes up real quick here. Wide. Arms swinging overhead, coming above our heart. Major muscle group, your legs at work. Whole body right here. 3, 2, and 1. Pause, we're going from the top. So breathe, breathe, breathe. Grab those heavy weights in your backpack. We'll do this one with my backpack. I'll be a good model. I'm gonna hug it. Bend at the knees, tailbone back, get low. I'm gonna walk it side to side. Side to side. Ooh, we gotta go 2 by 2. Add another one in there. 1 step, 2 step. Take it on back. You got it. Get low. Get low. Chest lifted. Knees over the ankles. Toes forward, tailbone back. Core's in tight. Hold your center. I like this backpack. Hugging it nice and tight. Makes me feel cuddly while I'm doing something that's not so cuddly. All right, take it on up. Just get out those weights. Flies. If the weight you used the first time wasn't heavy enough, increase it. If it was too heavy, decrease it. Go ahead and begin. Let's go. Remember, you are a rock star. Tell yourself. Do you know that we believe all the things we tell ourselves? Make sure they're positive. Lift and lower. 3, 2, 1. Lower those weights, moving on. Ooh, squat call outs. You like those, don't you? You had fun. I have fun doing them. It's always nice to be the call out person. Go ahead and squat on down. Hold here. Ready, set, begin. Left. Back. Back. Front. Right. Left. Front. Front. Right. Hold. Get low. You start to come up, get low, back, 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 front, left, right, and come out of it. Squat jacks. I call these A-line because you're almost making the letter A with your body. You've got 7 seconds to just breathe. And we're gonna go through this whole thing one more time. Ready, set, let's go. Down, up. Remember what I said about your legs. Power through them. Major muscle group doing the work. Heart rate's gonna come up. That's good. Roll down to a ball heel. In the center, land on the ball with your feet. Chest stays up. Big reach to the sky. Keep it going. You've got 2. 1 time. That was it. 4 moves. One more time all the way through. Grab your weights. Your backpack. Go ahead and squat it down and back. We're going 2 by 2. Here we go. 2 by 2. Yeah. Yellow. Bend at the knees. Keep your back straight. Tailbone back. 2 by 2. Third set, we should be feeling it. Yeah, yes? Yes or yes? If you don't have a choice, you better be feeling it. If you're not, grab something heavy. Get down a little lower. Squeeze those legs. Keep it going. And time. Let's go ahead and transition to our last set of shoulders. Grab your weights, let's fly. Let's fly together. I have a tendency to make a mess. Make sure you're cleaning up your weights so you're not tripping over them. Go ahead and stand straight and tall. Use the tops of your shoulders to lift. Right to shoulder height. Right here. Yeah. There you go. Stances here. A little bit in the knees. Or take a staggered stance. One leg forward, one leg back. Support your back. Core tight. Always protect your center. Protect that back. Lower it on down. Squat polos. It's like a fun game of Twister. Right hand yellow. Left hand red. We're just going forward, back, side, side. Get down. Hold it low. Hold it here. Get lower. Hold, hold. Take it forward. Forward. Back. Back. Forward. Back. Left. Right. Hold. Forward. Left. Back. Right. Hold, hold. And come up out of it. That wasn't so bad. I like change-ups, changing the pace. Back to our squat. Jumps. And then you get 4 new moves. You're excited. You're curious. You love surprises. Here we go. Down, up. That's how I feel about it. Surprise. This is what we're doing next. It's going to be so fun. Down, up, reach. Down, up, reach. Push yourself here. Last set of these. We're still warming up that body. Feeling good. Down, up. Push off. Power through those legs. Let the fingertips bring you up. A little momentum here. And time. We're going to pause. How we doing? We're going to go ahead and move on to the next 4 moves. This one. Heavy weight at your chest. Your backpack, if you have one. We're coming down into sumos. Turn open the hips, turn out the toes. As I come down, my knees are going to taper towards my toes, so no nodding in. Draw those knees back. Hug that backpack if you have it. Hold that weight at your chest. This is practice. We're going to lift the heels lower. Lift the heels lower. We are here for 30 seconds. So I want you to grab the weight that challenges you. We're gonna work on strength and stability right here. Lift the heels lower. Now let's say lifting the heels isn't an option. You're just gonna hold. Hold, hold, hold. Upper body move. I'm doing this on purpose because I have a feeling we don't all have really heavy weights for the biceps. If you'd like to do a standing curl because you have a really great weight, do a standing curl. If you have something lighter, I want a little bend at the knees, a big bend at the hips. Weights are gonna come even with your hips. So if you look at my shoulder, my elbow, and my wrist, it's in line with my spine. You're gonna curl towards your shoulders and back. A bent over bicep curl. Gravity's gonna work against you. I want you to curl and curl. Make sense? Next two moves. My feet get all jiggly and you're gonna hear me breathing like Darth Vader. We're gonna do 4 jacks. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop in the center. Burpee back, come on in. That is your chance to add in a push-up if you want to. After we do 4 jacks, burpee back, we're gonna do something very similar but on the ground. It will be 4 jacks. Stay wide, hop in, catcher. Do you see me? Flat back, booty down, weight in the heels, catcher. So I don't wanna see anybody down like this or coming up too high. You're catching a ball, you're behind the mound. All right, that was your break. We're gonna get going. We're right back at it. Sumos are first. So grab your backpack, grab your weight, load it up. Turn out the hips, turn out the toes. Hug that backpack, come on down. Heel lift, lower. You're rolling onto the balls of your feet and then lowering those heels. Nice, slow and controlled. Nice, slow and controlled. Are your thighs parallel to the floor? Check them out. Do you have your reflection somewhere? Maybe in the TV? A mirror nearby? A picture frame? Check yourself out. Go ahead and lift lower. Lift lower. At that pace. Lift lower. Lift lower. Come on out of it. Grab your weights for your biceps. Like I said, full curl if you have a nice heavy set. If you have to go a little bit lighter, bend over with me. Go ahead and begin. Curl. Curl. So you saw me from the side. I'm going to turn and face you. I need to be able to talk to you. I need to be able to see you. Working those biceps. So think about squeezing the front of the arm. Back of the arm is assisting, yes. But I want you to squeeze the front. Squeeze. Right up to that shoulder. Almost there. Time. Release it. 4 jacks. One burpee back. I like to say 4 jacks, pop back to the plank. It makes it sound a little bit lovelier, doesn't it? Okay, 4 jacks. Ready, set, go. Come on up to 4. And then wide, down, back, in, up. Come on up to 4. Just keep going. Just make sure that you're wide as you hop it on back and come back on in. It's easier on your hips. So you come wide, squat down, hands to the floor, hop it back, hop it in, and do your jacks. Keep going. In time. We're taking it down to the floor. High plank jacks for this one. Okay, so shoulders are over the wrists. Good alignment, just like you're in a plank. Out, in, come into your catcher. Make your way down to the floor. 3, 2, 1, let's begin. 4, 3, 2, 1, stay wide, pop it in, wide, down, back. 4, 3, 2, 1, stay wide, pop it up, catcher, down and back, count it out. Keep it wide when you get to the last jack. Stay wide, come up, stay up, stay up. That's our set. We're going through it again. Sumos, biceps. Jacks, plank. Plank, jacks, catcher. That order. Weights or backpack. Assume the sumo position. Take one leg out. The other leg out. And take it on down. Let's go ahead and lift. Heels, lower. Lift heels, lower. Lift heels, lower. Lift heels, lower. Are you finding my pace here? Are you keeping this tempo? Are you holding and balancing? That's what I want you to do. I want you to hold and balance and then lower. Lift, hold, lower. Lift, hold, lower. This kind of gives you a second to breathe, doesn't it? I like that. So work on your breathing right here. Slow it down. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Push those heels from the floor. Come on up with me. Grab your weights for biceps. Remember your option. Standing full curl if you have a good weight. Bent over bicep curl if you have something lighter. So, a little bend at the knees, big bend at the hips. Drawing those hands towards the shoulders. Pin your elbows in tight to your sides. Those don't move. Check your form. Do you look like me? I don't mean you look like me, you look like you. Does your form look like me? Check a picture frame, a mirror, reflection in the television. Ask your kids, are my elbows pinned in tight? Someone's around, maybe. Maybe you found a quiet spot, lucky you. And let's go ahead and come up out of it. 4 jacks, 1 pop back to plank. It sounds much better, doesn't it? All right, here we go. 4 jacks. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay wide. Hands down. Squat. Pop it back. Pop it in. Feet come flat. 4, 3, 2, 1. Wide. Down and back. Take it in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Wide. Take it back. In. Up. Keep going. Quick 30 seconds here. And time. You can weight your way to the floor and start if you want, or you can take that break. Hands come down to the floor. They're just underneath your shoulders. 4 jacks, 1 catcher. Ready, set, go. 4, 3, 2, stay wide. Hop it in, stay low, weight in those heels. Bottom back, take it back. 4, 3, 2, 1, stay wide. Hop it in. 4, 3, 2, 1, stay wide. Give me a couple more here. Let's see, time's not out. I'll tell you when to stop. Keep going. Hold right here. We got one more in. Repeat. Sumos. Heel lifts. Breathe right here. Backpack or a weight right at your chest. Whatever you have, we're going to use it. Turn out sumo. Ready, set. Lower. Knees drawing towards the back of the room. Lift your heels and lower. Balls of the feet, lower. Balls of the feet, lower. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Keep that pace. Keep going. I'm checking in on you. You're doing awesome. Keep it going. Lift lower. We've got 3, 2, 1. Come up out of that. Grab your weights for biceps. Full curls. Standing or bent over. Little bend at the knees. Big bend at the hips. Chest forward. Ready, set, go. Curl. Squeeze. We've got this really nice muscle in our arms to work. Pull those weights towards your shoulders. Knuckles coming on up. Elbows pinned tight. So it makes no use of our muscles if we're swinging like this. We need you to pin those elbows. Pin them and squeeze. Do the work. Put in the work. You can do this. And time. Woo! Jacks and more jacks. 4 up top, 4 on the ground. Ready, set, let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Squat down. Pop it back. Come back on in. Stay safe. 4, 3, 2, 1. If you can't make it all the way down, squat, lunge tap, come back up. That's just a modification for a pop back to plank, all right? Do your 4 jacks, pop it on back, and if you can't even get to the ground, just stay in jack. That's fine too, just jack. Time. To the floor. I actually love plank jacks in this catcher move. We should do it more. All right, make your way down to the floor. 4 jacks, 1 catcher, set, go. 4, 3, 2, 1, stay wide, stay low, back down. 4, 3, 2, 1, stay wide, hit that pose, come back. It's like you're behind a catcher's mound, catching a ball. Visualize, it helps. Weights down and back in those heels. You've got 1 more finish up right here, and time. All right, next set of work. All right, we love lunges, right? We're moving into some lunges. So you can use your backpack for this. Then we're gonna go into triceps, a little bit of the back, so it's gonna be a combination of triceps and back. Then we have forward hop, burpee, walk back to standing. I said it. And then scissor runs. So we're gonna shake everything off during a scissor run. So let me show you what we got. What we have. I'll speak a little more properly to you. This is what we have. Backpack, 2 weights by your side, 1 weight at your chest, you choose, okay? We're gonna come back, triple lunge, stand up. We're gonna stand the same leg the first time through, then we're gonna go through the other leg the second time through. So here we go, it goes 3, 2, 1, step in, same leg, 3, 2, 1, step in. You see how my shoulders are over my hips, my knees are bent, 90 degrees, 90 degrees. There's no shifting your weight forward. We're nice and tall, knees over the ankle. Gotta stay over the ankle there, okay? 3, 2, 1, stand. Do the other side. Lose the backpack. Grab those weights again. Bend over the hips just like we just did. This time, no elbow bend. This is all right here. From the hips up. Palms are facing up. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. That's working the back. And squeezing the back of the arms. That's the triceps. It's gonna be lovely, you guys. Listen, this is one you can do without weights too, as long as you're squeezing and contracting those muscles. You might want to drop the weights, you never know. Okay. From there, forward jump. I'm gonna jump towards you. I'm gonna take my hands to the floor and I'm gonna burpee back. And then I'm gonna walk my hands to my feet, roll it up, do it again. Hands come down, back to plank. Walk the hands to my feet, roll it up. That actually feels like a really good stretch in the legs and back, just so you know. Find the good in every single exercise that we do. Find the enjoyment. Next up, scissor runs. Scissor runs, we're gonna be like soldiers here. Real straight, 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 toy soldiers, okay? So it's balls in the feet, straight legs, straight arms, pumping like your scissors and you're cutting paper. Scissor, 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 right here, okay? If that forward back motion is hurting your knees or anything like that, make sure you're on the balls of your feet and maybe just stay in a jump rope or a little prance. That's an option for you. All right, same thing with the forward jump. If you don't want to do the forward jump, then step back to plank, walk the hands back towards your feet. It's real easy to modify this one. So let's go into those lunges. You guys had a long enough break. Grab your weight, grab your backpack. Whatever your added resistance might be. And let's go ahead and begin. Here we go. Down, back, 3, 2, 1. Step up into your front heel. I want this front heel pushing into the floor. Step it up. Down, 2, 3. Step up, stay in the same leg. Down, 2, 3, step up. You want to feel this in the back of the thigh and your rear. You're welcome. Hopefully you'll feel them tomorrow. If you have enough resistance, if you can really squeeze, you certainly will. This is your last one. Go ahead and transition to the other leg. You got a break, breathe. Heart rate will always come up when we're working our legs. 70% of our muscle mass is in our lower half, so we want to work those muscles the most that we can, for the bigger the burn. Down, 2, 3. Plus, our legs carry us through life. Wouldn't it be nice to have really strong legs to carry us through life? It's a lot to carry. All right, take it down, 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 and up. 3, 2, 1. We're not allowed to carry our lifelong journey. We want it to be long, we want it to be healthy. So we gotta keep those legs strong. This is your last one right here. Lose the weight. Grab hand weights or no weights. Little bend at the knees, big bend at the hips. Weights come straight at the hips and up. Oh, up. Lift and squeeze those shoulder blades together, using the back of the arm to lift the weights up and squeeze. Elbows are straight. Huge favor, don't let those weights come below your hips. Knuckles facing the ground, palms facing the ceiling. Trying to squeeze at the top, almost like you're pulling your elbows together behind you. So you want your elbows to be close to your body. You don't want them winging out very far. I don't want you here, I want you here, okay? You can stop. Forward jump, pop back to plank, walk your hands to your feet, so it's like a reverse inchworm. All right, breathe, breathe, breathe. Here we go, forward, land, toe ball heel, hop it on back, walk, walk, walk. Those hands roll up. Do it again, jump, down and back, walk, walk, walk towards those toes. When you walk back, I want you to keep your fingertips forward and your tailbone's gonna lift to the sky first. Walk, walk, walk. Feel that nice stretch on the back of the legs. This is it, finish it. Walk it on back. Stay up top. Let the blood come back. All right. Next up, scissor runs. Be super like stiff, straight. Balls of your feet. Ready, set, let's go. Run it out. Run it out. Balls of your feet. Scissor, scissor, scissor. Can you be robotic? This is the robot right here. Speed it up. Faster, faster. Faster, faster. It's a quick 30 seconds. We have about 5 left. Faster. Fast as you can. Switch, 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 switch. Time. Breathe. Grab your equipment. I'd love when you're all done. Show me a little love. Take a picture of your sweaty selfie and post it down below. Down, 2, 3, same leg. We have begun. So hopefully you're doing this with me right here. Down, 2, 3, step into that leg. Push your heel into the floor. Keep it going. Keep on going. Be a rock star. Power through those legs, 5 seconds. Last one right here. Take a breather, switch to the other side. When I say take a breather, I really mean it. Breathe in your nose, out through your mouth, settle yourself. Switch legs, ready, set, let's go. Down and back. 3, 2, 1, step up into this heel. When I tell you step up into heel, I mean step up like there's a stair right there. You're stepping up, weight in the front leg. That back leg is there for balance. If you're losing balance, make sure you're not stepping on a tightrope. You're on railroad tracks. Make sure that leg is stepping out a little bit wider. Down, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3. Hold up top. That was it. Back and triceps. So when you're all said and done, we worked every muscle. We're gonna get down to the floor and do some core work in just a second here. All right? We're gonna press back and press back. Press back, press back. We have one more set of this to go though. We're only halfway through the second set, oh my gosh. Let's keep going, time's flying by. We're working hard, straight arms. All those leading behind you. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Do you feel your back? Do you feel your triceps working? Your triceps oppose the biceps. It's the back of that arm. And time. Hop forward. Hop back. Walk it to plank, or walk it up to standing. Ready, set, let's go. Forward hop. Hands come down. Hop it on back. Walk the hands towards the toes. Do it again. Hop forward. Hands come down. Hop it back. Walk the hands towards the toes. You have time to give me about 3 more. Down and back. Walk, walk, walk. Roll it on up. Hop it forward. Land. Hands to the floor. Walk it on back. Give me 1 more. Hop it forward. Take it on back. Walk, walk, walk. All right. Hold up top. Scissor runs are next. Let's go. Balls and feet. Straight, straight arms. Fast as you can go. Speed it up. Let's move. While you're standing in place, you can walk forward and back if you can't stay in one spot. That's fine. You can go side to side. If you've got space, move. Follow the feet. Go, go, go. 3, 2, 1. We have 1 more set of lunges. 1 more time to roll right through this. We're gonna keep going. So take a little water break here. We're going back to our lunges. We're gonna do weights this time. Down for 3. Same leg. Whichever leg you want to start with. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Down, 2, 3. Step in. Feels a little different when I grab my weights. Not gonna lie. I don't think I put enough books in my backpack. Take it down. 3, 2, 1. Triple pulse. Down. Step in that front leg. Down, down, down. Lower, lower, lower. And hold up top. We'll switch to the other side. If your weights are really heavy, these are 20s. Sometimes I use up to 30s. And your forearms and wrists get pretty tired, so always lower the weight when you need to. All right, go ahead and lower. 3, 2, 1. Step up. Remember what I said about your legs. They can push a lot of weight. You can challenge them. If you have heavy weights, use them. Down, down, down. Lower, lower, lower. Stand up. 3, 2, 1. Hold up top. Good work. Switching out the weights. Press backs. So we've got next. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So pretend like there is a lever behind you that you're pressing up. Up. Pretend like there's a pencil between your shoulder blades that you're squeezing. You're just pressing and pressing, lifting and squeezing. Neutral spine, so find a focal point just ahead of you. Make sure that back is flat. Sticking your chest out, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Give me 1 more, and let's pause right here. Okay, so jump forward, hop back to plank, inch 1 back towards your feet. That's what's next. Take a little second to breathe. Roll out any stiffness you might have. All right, let's go. Hop it on forward. Take it on back. Walk the hands towards the feet. Roll it on up. Now you'll see my feet are wide this whole time. That's comfortable to me. Please choose the distance between your feet that works for you. I like to hop back wide, walk myself back wide. It gives me a nice, strong, steady plank base. Walk it, walk it, walk it, and hold up top. Let's go by quick. Scissor runs are next. This is our last time in this round, and then I have some great floor work. Really great floor work for you. Floor and core. All right, here we go. Floor, core, and more. Think of it that way. Coming up next. We'll work our abs. We'll work our booties. Scissor run. Speed it up. Fast as you can go. You got it. Stay with me. We finish all the way to the end. We are in go mode right now. Go, go, go. 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm gonna adjust my mat here, make my way down to the floor, so you can see all of the wonderful stuff I have ahead of us. All right, so we are gonna work the back a little bit. We're gonna work the core a lot. We're gonna start with the core and booty. This is all part of our core, all right? All of this. Everything that happens, even the rear, it's all part of it. So, we're gonna be in an elbow plank. You're gonna take one leg, flat flex foot, lift it up, over, up, and down. Up, over, up, and down. Now, I'm gonna tell you a little something. I don't necessarily tap the floor because I have wide thighs. I can't get my foot up and over to the floor, but I can get it up and over and aiming for the floor, okay? So if you don't touch the floor, no big deal. Just think up and over, squeezing the rear, squeezing the glute. That's for 30 seconds. After we do that for 30 seconds, we're gonna come to a high plank, and you're gonna get nice and wide in your stance. You're gonna lift one arm out to the side, and then the other arm out to the side. So let me show you from the front. Wide plank, squeeze that shoulder blade towards your midline. Taking one arm at a time. If you need to come down to your knees for that one. Next up, laying on our backs, leg drops. We're gonna come down and back up. Down and back up. Now, if your lower back is peeling off the mat, I want you to stick your hands right underneath your sit bones. Get that lower back on the floor. If that still isn't working for you, maybe you have tight hamstrings, bend your knees, come down, heel tap, come back on up. But what I need for you to do if you're doing this is to keep your knees bent at 90. So my legs are lowering and coming back up. So it's not a tap, tap. 90-degree bend, tap, lift. The lifting's happening from your core, from your center. From there, bridge, crunch, bridge, crunch. So we're squeezing the booty, squeezing the abs. Those are the 4 moves. All floor. We're going through everything 3 times. Let me just make sure you can see me just fine down there. All right, so let's go. Leg lifts first. We're gonna alternate one at a time. We are coming down to our elbows, so our elbows are directly underneath our shoulders. We're in a straight plank. Go ahead and begin. Lift one leg up, over, up, and back. Squeeze the booty, squeeze it back. Lift, squeeze, lift, lower. Lift, squeeze, squeeze, lower. Up, over. If the up and over is too much, take it straight up. Take it straight up. That's another option for you. Just a little extra double pulse when we come up and over. And that was it for there, okay? Come off of those elbows. We're gonna come up high to plank. Wide base, meaning your feet are gonna go wider than your hips. Hands come under the shoulders. You're either on your knees or your toes. Let's go ahead and begin. Lift one arm, lower. Just to shoulder height. Just like you're flying. It's a wing, flying, coming back. Lift, squeeze, come back. Lift, squeeze, come back. To the knees if you need to. Lift, squeeze, lift, squeeze. Lift, squeeze. We are just polishing off muscles of our body here. Let's lower all the way down onto our bottoms. Hands underneath your sit bones if you need to. If you have a really strong core, you can take your hands up to a V. Glue those feet and knees together. Leg drops. Lower. Let them hover right over the floor and then come back. Lower. And come back. Now, if you feel a strain and this is too far down, just don't drop those legs as far. But I do want you to try to lift them straight up over your hips. Toes can be pointed. They can be slightly flexed. What works for you? Do what works for you. But control it. Use those abdominal muscles as you lower and lift. Lower and lift. That was your last one. Now next up, feet come down to the floor. Do you see how close my feet are to my rear? I want them really close. I want a good angle on my legs here so that I can squeeze the booty at the top, and I mean squeeze, lower, and then crunch. Squeeze, lower, crunch. Begin with me if you haven't started yet. Go, go, go. Lift, lift. Lift lower, control it, lift lower. Everything is controlled by your actions right here. So don't just go through the motions. Squeeze and contract those muscles. You can go through the motions, you're just not going to get the benefits of it. Why waste your time here? So squeeze those muscles. Think about what you're doing. Go ahead and stop. We're going to flip it on over. We're coming back to those glute squeezes. And you know what? This time, I changed my mind. We're going straight up, heel to the ceiling. On your elbows. Ready, set, go. So no up and overs, just lift. I like this one better. You feel it a little bit more because you just lift, squeeze, hold. There's no release on the contraction of that muscle, and I like it. So if you feel like your elbows are coming out from underneath your shoulders, I need you to shift your body weight forward just slightly. Get your shoulders over those elbows. Lift lower, lift lower. All right, we're coming to our plank next. High plank. Hands under the shoulders. Feet are out nice and wide. On your knees if you need to. Ready, set, let's lift. One arm at a time. Lift lower, lift lower. Steady base first. Trying not to rock your body. Trying to keep everything nice and flat and still. Light as a feather, stiff as a board. Head, neck, shoulders, tailbone to heels, straight line. Drop to the knees if you feel like your butt's up. You're compensating. Keep everything tight and steady. That was it right there. Let's go ahead and flip over to our backs. Leg drops are next. Hands come underneath those hips, the sit bones. If you need to adjust to get that lower back on the floor. Feet together, knees together, thighs together. Lower and lift. Lower, hover, and lift. If you need a little extra, at the top, lift your hips, control it. It's not a jump or a jerk. So if you're adding in extra bonus right there, control the movement. Lift, lower. You know what I'm talking about. You know when you're jumping and jerking or using momentum versus muscle. Control. Give me one more. All right, lower those legs to the floor. We've got bridge crunch. Ready, set, go. Lift, lower, crunch. Lift, lower, crunch. So your arms can either be out at a V by your side and then come to your temples and crunch. Or I just decided I don't need my arms there. It's okay. I'm gonna just put my hands right behind my ears so that I'm ready for my crunch when it comes. Lift, squeeze, lower, lift, squeeze, lower. We're working opposing muscle groups right here. And then lower it down. We've got one more set of everything. You still with me? We're hanging out. Listen, your core is very important, so I want you to finish this last set with me. Okay, coming down to the elbows. booty lifts. Pull that heel towards the ceiling. Now, I'm not going up that high. Reason being, if I go up really high, I'm gonna lose where my focus is. My focus is on that meaty part of the cheek, okay? If I come up really high, I'm gonna start getting into my back. I don't want that. So it's just a couple inches, just above the hip. Your heel is gonna come, okay? Lift, squeeze, lift, squeeze, lift, squeeze. There you go. Coming up to our hands, high plank. One arm T lift. Let's call them one arm T lifts, like you're making the letter T. All right. Wide with feet on the knees if you need to. Ready, set. Let's go. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Squeeze that shoulder blade towards your midline, towards your spine. Lift, squeeze. Lift, squeeze. Keep going. I'm watching you. Lift, squeeze. Lift, squeeze. You've got 8 seconds left. Hang tight. Keep that booty down in alignment with your spine. And time. Flip it on over. Leg drops. Last set of these. Hands under the hips or out to the side. You choose. Some people, you're really, really strong. You might even be able to get head, neck, and shoulders up. Lift and lower. This is an option if you can keep your lower back to the floor. If you are strong enough in your core that you can pull your belly button down towards your spine and keep your lower back on the floor the whole time, even right here, then you may take this option. Head, neck, and shoulders lifted, reaching towards the ceiling. So there are plenty of ways to advance the move to make it a little bit more challenging if you need it. Go ahead and bend the knees, lower the heels to the floor. We've got our bridge crunch next. All right, ready, set, let's go. Bridge, lower, crunch. Bridge, lower, crunch. So squeeze. A way to make this more challenging is to lift the legs. Lift, lower, crunch. Lift, lower, crunch. So if you come back to this workout to do it again, know that you have these options to bring it to the next level. If you want to do more core work and repeat this, go for it. Go ahead and stop. Let's stretch that out. You did an awesome job. So also with this core work, if you feel like you want to add core work into your day, just fast forward to this part and repeat it as many times as you want, or maybe you can memorize what we did. Shouldn't be too hard to memorize it. Just memorize it or write it down right now. And then you'll have it. So when you feel like you want to do some core work, there it is, okay? Core and more, core and booty. So we're gonna go ahead and just bend one knee and reach towards the other foot and then switch to the other side. Just a little stretch in those legs to start. We use those legs a lot today. And then take both legs forward and reach towards, oh yeah, the back of the legs. Those are gonna be tight. The jumping, the squats, the lunges, we did a lot of work with those legs today. So any extra stretching that you need to do, please do. Let's figure four and open up that hip a little bit. So just hug that leg out into your chest, lean forward with your chest. Open up that hip, that should feel nice. And then go ahead and switch. We're just gonna do a couple quick stretches here. By now, hopefully you're cooling down a little bit, taking it to the floor, doing that mat work brought us down. The heart rate should be down, the breathing should be pretty normal by now. Release that, take an arm across. Drop the shoulder away from your ear. Shoulder comes down. Switch sides. There you go. Drop that shoulder. Hold on to the muscle. Part of your arm, not your elbow joint. And let's take those arms up overhead. Pat yourself on the back. This time you can put a little pressure on that elbow, pushing down just a little bit. Open up that tricep. And then switch arms. Now, like I said, we didn't do push-ups unless you added them in. But that chest got a lot of work from all the plank work. Every time we came down to the ground, every time we did plank jacks, roll those shoulders down and back, open up that chest. You were holding your own body weight up, so that counts. Go ahead and round your back. Open up those shoulder blades. You can take it side to side. Release it, take a reach up and over. And then switch into the other side. Release it, inhale up. And I want you to bring all great energy into your body. And have an awesome rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me at Bootcamp. I hope to see you again very soon. Have a good one.